Okay.
I want to show the lock.
Yeah, okay.
So somebody wanted to do drip content. So why don't you open let's say you have a course like this, each one of those is a section or a module. You can time release these and
let me
say, right.
back up. We'll get to that. So I want to just point out, if you're new to this or you're kind of like, what's going on? I just want to highlight real fast, right? Your editing options are up here, your dashboard, admin dashboard. Below these orange buttons is what people see. So basically, this section down here is what your visitors will see. And this is the main content. When they get access, they see all this. So you can change the layout at any time. And we have the layout here that has multiple, right? We have up to 8 big media or content areas like this. So right now we have the featured section here at the top. We have one content area, which is this whole thing. Content area number 2 is right here. Content area number 3 is right here. And that's all we have. So we have one big featured section and 3 content areas below. And to do that, and to change that if you want, you can go into layouts, look through the layouts. And right now we're using, it'll be selected here. It's selected. You can see we have the big featured plus 3 areas. So that's how we achieved that. And I want to point out that you can change that. If we want to add a 4th area, we can do that at any time and it won't affect your content because the layouts are flexible. That's just rearranging the layout of your content. So let's say we click 4 areas. It's going to load now the featured content area 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now we have this 4th area that we can edit and customize.
You can also do the opposite. If you add 4 and then you go to 3, it'll actually keep the 4th area of that information. If you ever go back to 4, it'll bring it back.
Yeah, so if I went to, maybe you only have 2 sections down below. We can click on that, and now we're going to have featured 1, 2. And so that's what we're talking about here. And if I went back to 3 sections, it would bring back whatever I had in content area number 3. It doesn't delete it. It'll just hide it. It's like hiding or showing it. So now that you have that figured out and you have your content loaded in, the way the timed release works is the featured area is always going to display after they get through the gate. So the featured area will always display for them. This is where you have your welcome video, some links maybe to resources or whatnot. You can link these buttons anywhere you want or just not have any buttons. But this is the gate, so they're going to buy through this. When they get through the gate, they're going to see the featured area right here. And now you have the option to hide the lower content areas if you'd like. To do that, you go into content, and what you're going to see is this little lock button. And when you click that, you'll have the option here. The first thing you want to look at really closely is this drop down. So for free content, you might have a referral program that requires a certain number of referrals to unlock stuff. That's a cool way to enhance your sweepstakes and your free giveaways. But for right now, what you want to look at is days. So we do lock by days since registered. When you click that, lock by days since registered, enter the number of days. This is where we could say maybe 7 days for this content area. Click preview. And now you're going to notice this red. It's glowing red now. And when you hover over it, you're going to see what they see. So you can see there, they're going to see the headline that you write. So you can say, module 1 and put the title of that module, or week number 2, maybe, because they're going to get this after 7 days. Whatever you want to do. But you put the description up here in the content headline section, just using the text. So they're going to see that, but they're not going to see what's inside that content area until the amount of days has ticked down. When they come back after 7 days, that will now show like this. So they could see all these videos that were locked in here. So that's where you can have unlimited videos here using the media gallery, video gallery media type. And to do that, in the media section, as I showed you before, media 1, videos, video gallery, and you just put in the ID of your video. So if it's Vimeo, you just put in that number, or YouTube, you put in the ID. So we have examples down here. And then you just put a comma in between them. So you can just put in a ton of videos. And if you want to add a new one, just put the code in there and put a comma. So that's how you set up like a video gallery right there, and it'll pull the image from your, wherever you hosted it on Vimeo or YouTube. It'll pull in the preview image, the title, and the description from there, so you can edit it on like Vimeo or YouTube. And now we could do content area number 2. Look at that, we even labeled it. I forgot that we labeled them. So content area number 2, we're going to unlock that after 14 days. So it's kind of an advanced strategy there, but I just wanted to point that out, that those of you looking to do that, that's how easy it is to set that up. But you are limited by, the structure of the app. So you might have to get a little bit creative. And what I mean by that is with the layouts, we have a limit of the maximum you can do is featured plus 8 areas. So you can have a featured plus 8 content areas. That means you could have up to 8 weeks or 8 months of content that unlock automatically. And ideally, to make that work smoothly, you'll want to hook up your email autoresponder to email them. It'll automatically work because it's for every person that comes in, it's time stamped for them. So it'll be like 8 days or 7 days after they initially came in. So your email could be synced up with it so that you could just send them right back to this same link, the same link that you're promoting, running ads to. You can also just send it to your paid customers, because as long as they're logged into Facebook, it's going to know who they are and give them access.